Well, Cards Nation arose at the crack of dawn to watch U of L return to action after their bye week at home for one more tune-up game before conference play, welcoming Eddie George and his squad, Bowling Green, to town. Donovan Mitchell also in attendance as well, the Spida in town, and of course, watching this early on, maybe not exactly what he was hoping for early on. Colin Lacey off the punt here, and he fumbles the football. It's recovered by Bowling Green. Not how the Cards wanted to start things out. It would lead to the field goal, and the Falcons take a 3-0 lead. Duke Watson was out of this game. Isaac Brown in the backfield takes this carry, shakes off a tackler, makes a cut, and he would go out of bounds for an 18-yard gain. That would be all we see from him today, though. He would not return with an apparent injury, so Keywan Brown would have to step up. He is able to leapfrog his way into the end zone, though, for the score. It's 7-3 Cards. Second quarter, Drew Pine airing it out, but there is Antonio Watts right there to pick it off, and he would get a nice gain of yardage following that turnover as well. Miller Moss would then try to take full advantage of this thing. So he's rolling out, trying to find a wide open guy. It is Dakari Collins. That's a 32-yard gain. Sets up Keywan Brown perfectly. Looks a little short right here, but upon review, he's able to get the ball to cross the goal line. It's 14-3 Cards, extending the lead. Then Lacey looking for redemption after what took place earlier on the first punt return. How about the second punt return? Does a lot more damage. Takes it back the other way, and he's going to go 75 big ones to the house. Punt return score, and it's 21-3. Cards extending the lead. They're starting to pull away with this thing. The defense continuing to step up. This time, D'Angelo Hutchinson with another pick as well. The Cards defense stepping up big. The offense would punch in one more score late as well in a rushing touchdown. It was probably their B game today, but the Cards still win convincingly, 40-17.
On offense, we made some plays, but once again, some penalties and things drove us back, and we got to clean those up. And, it's never going to be perfect, but we got to find a way to be a little bit cleaner, a little bit sharper so that we can score points consistently and find a way to create some big plays.
We won the game, so I feel good. That's the most important thing. I think, there are times where I feel like we're very much in rhythm, and I feel like I can anticipate the call, and we're rolling. And I think there are times where we had a couple 3-and-outs and, stalled on a couple red zone drives and stuff like that.
The Cards will now head into conference play. They open ACC play at Pitt next week. Meanwhile, UK was on a bye this week, but IU unbeaten to open the season. They hadn't been tested until this evening right here on Wave. Hosting 9th-ranked Illinois. First quarter action. D'Angelo Pons blocks this punt, and he returns it the other way. Shakes off a tackle. In 6 he goes. And IU has the early 7-0 lead. Tie game, though. Fernando Mendoza finds Omar Cooper Jr. He's going to find his way to the corner of the end zone as well for the score. 11-yard touchdown makes it 14-7. Second quarter, Mendoza finds E.J. Williams Jr. 11-yard strike. It's 21-7. Mendoza threw 5 touchdown passes in this thing. This was a complete blowout right here on Wave. IU rolls over number 9 in the country, 63-10. Meanwhile, WKU hosting Nevada. 10-3 Wolfpack. Third quarter, it's Lavelle Wright that's able to take this carry 2 yards out for the score. We have ourselves a tie ball game at 10 apiece. It was 13-10 Pack, but George Hart III getting in on the action as well. An 8-yard touchdown rush. WKU would score 2 late touchdowns. They hold off the Pack today. They win at 31-16. And finally, Lou City hosting Las Vegas. The Lights in the 6th minute. Beautiful pass right here. It'd find its way to Wilson. Wilson finds Sam Gleadle, and Gleadle finishes the job. Finds the back of the net for the score. It's 1-0 Lou City. 67th minute tie game. Adrian Perez on the free kick, and he's able to get it to go as well, untouched. Lou City would roll in this one. They win it by a final of 3-1. All right, that'll do it for sports. We'll be right back after the break.